Hi everyone, welcome to Study with Tricks. Today we are discussing 8th August current affairs and we are discussing only shoe shot questions which will reflect in the exams. So the topics are covered from international news, national news, state-wise news, science and technology news and especially PAB news. Who is the author of the biography M.S. Swaminathan, the man who fed India, which chronicles of life and achievements of the father of the Green Revolution in India. So, who is the author of the book M.S. Swaminathan, the man who fed India? The author is Priyambada Jayakumar. So M.S. Swaminathan is MS Swaminathan played a crucial role in introducing high yielding varieties of wheat and rice, which significantly increased the food production during 1960s and 1970s, along with Norman Borlaug. So his efforts helped India to move from a food deficient country to one that became the self-sufficient in grain production. The biography by Priyambada Jayakumar chronicles his life, vision, impact on the Indian agriculture. So these are the revisions recently seen in the news autobiographies. Playing It My Way is the autobiography of Sachin Tendulkar. The autobiography of Wings of Fire is a life story of APJ Abdul Kalam. Waiting for a Visa is a autobiography of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Dreams of My Father, a story of race and inheritance, is the autobiography of Barack Obama. Source Code My Beginning is the autobiography of Bill Gates. Cracking the Code My Journey to Bollywood is an autobiography of Ayushmann Khurrana. Four Stars of Destiny is an autobiography of General Manoj Mukund Narawane. Which country recently announced its withdrawal from the 1987 Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, blaming Western military means who? US. Actions such as missile deployments in the Philippines and drills in the Australia. So recently, Russia withdrew from the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty, a landmark arms control agreement signed between which countries? United States and Russia in 1987. So the treaty banned both the countries from deploying ground launched ballistic and cruise missiles with ranges between 500 and 5,500 kilometers. So Russia claims that recent Western military activities like United States, such as the deployment of US Typhoon missile system in the Philippines and joint missile drills in Australia, pose a direct threat to the national security of Russia. As a result, Russia announced it would no longer abide by the treaty. So simply the question can be asked like that. Recently, which country has announced its withdrawal from the Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Treaty? The answer is Russia. Where was the Agnishodh Research Cell aimed at transforming academic research into defense-ready technologies inaugurated by Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi? The answer is IIT Madras. Who has been collaborated for this? The Indian Army, in collaboration with the Indian Institute of Technology Madras, like IIT Madras, has launched a new research initiative called Agni Shodh. This research cell was inaugurated by the Chief Army Staff General Upendra Dwivedi. What is the purpose? The purpose of this Agni course is to bridge the gap between academic research and practical defense applications by leveraging the advanced technologies expertise and innovation ecosystem of IIT Madras, so that Indian Army can aims to develop cutting edge defense ready technologies that can be rapidly deployed in the real world scenarios. Which country is launching its first ever archery? See, whenever in the question, if it will come first ever, it would be very important question. Which country is launching its first ever archery league in October 2025, organized by the Archery Association of India? The answer is India. So India is making a history by launching its first ever archery league in October 2025 under the leadership of Archery Association of India. So this initiative marks a major step into professionalization of archery in the country. Where is ISRO's HOPE mission aimed at simulating astronaut life for the Gaganyaan program being conducted? So, SOCO Ladakh. The HOPE mission is a groundbreaking initiative by which institute? By ISRO to simulate astronaut life as part of preparations for the Gaganyaan Human Space Flight Program and future interplanetary missions. The mission is conducted by whom? Conducted at the HOPE. HOPE means Himalayan Outpost for Planetary Exploration. Where it is located? It is located near Sokar in Ladakh at an altitude of 14,000 feet. So the high altitude isolation experiment replicates the extreme condition astronaut might face during long duration space missions to the moon and or Mars. The site was built by which company? Bengaluru based space technology firm Proto Planet. Very, very important question. Which country's president Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. is on a 5-day state visit to India from August 4th to 8th, 2025. The answer is Philippines. The 5-day state visit of President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. of the Philippines to India from when to when? From August 4th to August 8, 2025 marks a significant milestone in the bilateral relations between two countries, India and Philippines. This visit coincides with the 75th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between India and Philippines. Which Indian port became the first to produce green hydrogen and surpass 1 megawatt in rooftop solar power generation? What is its significance? So the answer is Chidambarnar port. Where it is located? It is located in Thoothukudi, Tamil Nadu. So it has achieved two significant milestones. One is it became the first Indian port to produce green hydrogen, and second one is surpassed 1 megawatt in rooftop solar power generation. Who has, like, when, where it has been announced? It has been announced, or it was made announced by Susanta Kumar Purohit, chairman of VOC Port, during a conference on green ports and shipping, chartering sustainable maritime future. So these achievements highlight the port's commitment to sustainability and green energy. So recently we have seen in the news, right? Like while Deen Dayal port is recently launched in India's, this is Deen Dayal port is Make in India. First Make in India. But Chidambaram port is not Make in India. So this is a difference. You have to remember this. Which institution developed the District Flood Severity Index that measures the historical severity of floods in India using parameters like flood duration, affected area, casualties, and district population? The answer is IIT Delhi and IIT Gandhinagar. So, questions related to IITs are also very important. It might come in the exams. So, the District Flood Severity Index was developed by IIT Delhi and IIT Gandhinagar to assess the historical impacts of floods across the Indian districts. So, there are several key parameters: mean duration of the floods, events in the days, percentage of area historically affected by the floods, total number of deaths and injuries, population of the districts. So, this index helps in identifying flood-prone regions and support better disaster preparedness and response strategies. What is the name of the Artificial Intelligence Literacy Program launched in 2025 to empower women in digital inclusion, cybersecurity, and safe online practices, especially targeting rural and semi-urban communities? The answer is Yashoda AI. Actually, this is in news because the discussion about Yashoda AI has come in the parliament. Why? Because the program has trained over 2,500 women, including SSG members, local elected representatives, and ASHA workers through interactive sessions and practical safety transitions. So this Yashoda AI has launched in May 2025 by the National Commission for Women in collaboration with Future Shift Labs. It aims to empower women, especially those in rural and semi-urban areas, by enhancing their understanding of AI, cybersecurity, digital piracy, privacy, and safe online practices. Very important question. Very important question. What is the name of the direct benefit transfer scheme for LPG subsidies launched by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, which transfers subsidy directly to the consumer's bank accounts and has eliminated over 4 crore duplicate connections? The answer is PAHAL scheme. Actually, it is in the news because it has eliminated over 4 crore duplicate connections. The PAHAL means Pratyaksh Hastantrit Labh. It is a scheme which ministry? Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. So this scheme is India's direct benefit transfer system for LPG subsidies. Under this scheme, consumers pay the full market price for the LPG cylinder and the subsidy amount is directly transferred to their registered bank accounts. How many consumers it will cover? It will cover over 17 crore LPG consumers, making it the largest cash transfer program in the world. The government has also deactivated over 4 crore duplicate or inactive LPG connections, improving transparency and efficiency. Which endangered species recently counted at 1,303 individuals in a joint census by Kerala and Tamil Nadu has its largest surviving population in Eravikulam National Park? The answer is Nilgiri Thar. So Nilgiri Thar is an endangered found only in Western Ghats of India. So who recently conducted, which state has conducted joint census? The states are in exam. It can also be asked like that. Which two states has recently conducted the joint census on Nilgiri Thar? The answer is Kerala and Tamil Nadu. So how many population has been reported? 1,303 population. The Eravikulam National Park in Kerala hosts the largest surviving population and highest density of Nilgiri Thar. This species is listed as endangered in IUCN Red List and protected under Schedule of the Wildlife Act of India 1972, granting it the highest level of protection. So population, what is the percentage rise we have seen in the population is 21%. So in 2024, the population was around 1,031. Now the population is 1,303. What is the name of the mobile handloom marketplace launched by the Ministry of Textiles during the 11th National Handloom Day celebrations on August 5, 2005? Actually, it is a PAB question. It's news in the PAB. Which ministry? The Ministry of Textiles launched the Hearth on Wheels mobile platform, mobile handloom marketplace during the 11th National Handloom Day celebration on August 5, 2025 in New Delhi. This mobile retail platform is designed to take authentic handloom products directly to urban consumers, showcasing 116 viewers from the different Indian regions. So, what is its aim? It aims to promote indigenous handlooms, improve market accessibility for viewers, and bring sustainable fashion to mainstream retail channels. Implemented in partnership with the National Handloom Development Corporation. So the initiative promotes a theme. Theme is very important here. The theme is My Handloom, My Pride, My Product, My Pride. Mobile vans travel across Delhi NCR, visiting markets, residential zones, and cultural spaces to connect viewers with urban buyers. So these are the one-liner questions. We will quickly discuss it. The US military unveiled a mock-up of China's HQ-60 missile at the where Experimental Aircraft Association Air Venture Show in Oshok, Wisconsin. So this HQ-16 is a Chinese surface-to-air missile system with NATO name CHSA-16. It is based on Russia's Buk missile family. So this missile is designed to target aircrafts, cruise missiles, helicopters and unmanned aerial vehicles. The Kartavya Bhavan 3 is inaugurated by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on August 6, 2025, is the first of the 10 common central secretariat buildings to be completed under the Central Vista Redevelopment Project in New Delhi. So, India has submitted this year a titled Ancient Buddhist Site Sarnath to the UNESCO World Heritage Center for the 2025 and 2026 nomination cycle. Is just a nomination we have given. The site name is Sarnath. Oreshik is an hypersonic ballistic missile developed by Russia. India has restarted Savalkote Hydroelectric Project, a 2185 megawatt run-of-the-river project on the Chenab River in Jammu and Kashmir. This project first conceived decades ago but delayed due to the Indus Water Treaty and Pakistan's objections. But now the project is now being revived after India suspended the Indus Water Treaty post the Pahalgam terror attack. The project is being developed by the National Hydroelectric Power Corporation and the Jammu Kashmir State Power Development Corporation. Next, the Joint Sea 2025 is a naval exercise between which countries? China and Russia, started in the Sea of Japan near Russia post of Vladivostok on 3rd August 2025. Jammu and Kashmir Governor Satyapal Malik has passed away. First ever IPL style T20 market cricket championship for women begins in Bengaluru, named as the Maharani Trophy. So these are the revision questions. We will quickly revise it. Which country became the 107th member of the International Solar Alliance? The answer is Moldova. Which railway station in Uttar Pradesh became the first to be managed privately? The answer is Gomti Nagar Railway Station. Which Hyderabad-based space technology startup is set to launch its first commercial mission, Leap 1 abroad, Space Falcon 9 rocket in 2025? The answer is Dhruva Space. Which Indian city ranked 26th globally in the Global Artificial Intelligence City Index 2025 is Bengaluru? Which Indian region ranked highest overall in the India Electric Mobility Index based on 2024 data? The answer is Delhi. Which Indian Legislative Assembly became the first to operate entirely on solar energy and adopt e-Vidhan system? The answer is Delhi Assembly. Which IIT developed a bamboo polymer composite as a sustainable alternative to plastics in vehicle interiors? Answer is IIT Guwahati. What is the name of the newly discovered and exceptionally rare blood group antigen identified in a 38-old woman from Karnataka, India? The answer is CRIB. Which Indian state announced the formation of a commission dedicated to the welfare of the sanitation workers? Answer is Bihar. Which platform did Australia include in its social media ban for children under 16 effective from December 2025? The answer is YouTube. Which Union country became the first to ban all arms trade with Israel in August 2025? Answer is Slovenia. So these are the questions. These are the one-liner questions from Standard GK, already asked multiple times in the previous exams. The first woman chairman of Union Public Service Commission was Rose Millian Bathu. The first woman chairperson of Indian Airlines, Sushma Chawla. The first woman Chief Justice of High Court, Leela Seth, Himachal Pradesh High Court. The first woman Chief Minister of Indian State is Sucheta Kripalani. The first woman Director General of Police, Kanchan Chaudhary Bhattacharya. The first woman Governor of the state in Free India is Sarojini Naidu. The first woman graduate is Kadambini Ganguly and Chandramukhi Basu in 1883. The first woman honors graduate is Kamini Roy. So these are the 8th August current affairs. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Steady with tricks.